Hi everyone! Welcome to this edition of Cernys Journeys virtual road trip. Today we're going to, where are we going to, kids?
Arkansas.
Show them the signs. Awesome! We're going to talk about Arkansas today. Here, I'll take this, if you don't mind. Oh, you can keep that over there, it's fine. We're going to start off with our handy dandy map. If you guys have not printed it yet, go to our website, cernysjourneys.com, and print off a map so you can color it in as you do your travels. Alright guys, let's find Arkansas.
Right here.
Alright, color it in.
It's small.
Yep, so Arkansas is in the middle of the country, more southern, and it's bordered by Louisiana, Texas, Oklahoma, Missouri, Mississippi, and Tennessee. So it is landlocked. It was the 25th state admitted to the U.S. in June 15th of 1836. So today we're going to kind of talk about some things cool about Arkansas. As you see, we've got some fun things out here, honey and milk, and I'll explain to you why.
What are we doing? There's cups and
well, I mean, if
are
there's
we going
cups
to
and
eat it?
spoons, you can maybe figure out why.
We're going to eat the honey?
Possibly.
We're going to make honey.
No, we're not making honey. We're not bees. But I guess that's
Yeah, we are pollen.
I guess that's a good segue. Did you know that the state insect for Arkansas is the honeybee?
No.
I know, right? Kind of interesting. What are bees good for? You guys know?
Honey. Honey for us.
Well, I mean, that is the best part. But you know what? Why are they good for us? Like, why are they good for the environment? Do you know what they do?
They make us clothes.
They get us food.
They pollinate. So they go from flower to flower. So they'll go to one flower, they'll get some pollen on their feet, and then they'll go to another flower and they'll pollinate it. Which means
Then they go to their nest. Then they make it into honey.
well, that's true. But pollinate means that they make more plants.
I know.
So you go to one flower and you pollinate it and make another flower. Very cool, right? Very cool. So we were going to do it later, but honey. Honey is what bees make as well. So we were going to try some honey because, you know.
I want to eat it.
You want to try some honey? All right, here. I'll give you guys each a little spoon. Here. Here.
I want to lie.
Okay, make sure you don't get it on your map. Here, let's move our maps back so you don't get it on our map.
I want some.
Put it down so we don't get it all over. Tell us what you think of honey once you get it. Have you ever had honey like this, guys? I don't think you have.
No.
Just straight up honey. There you go. What do you think of honey?
Sweet.
Pretty sweet, huh? I mean, what do we use honey for?
Breakfast. Chicken nuggets.
Chicken nuggets, breakfast. Some people put it in their tea. That's right. Well, it's pretty cool that the state insect is a honeybee. And to be honest with you, I don't know many states that have a state insect.
Can I have some more?
Maybe after this. So I guess we can get to the milk. Are you guys thirsty now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm kind of thirsty.
All right. Well, we'll give you some milk. And the reason why, just put it here, baby girl. The reason why we've got milk on the table is because I'm just going to give you guys a little bit, and if you want more, we can have more. In 1985, the state of Arkansas decided that they were going to make milk as their state beverage. So dairy farming is pretty important to the agriculture of Arkansas, and so they decided in 1985 that it was going to be their state beverage. I know, pretty funny, right?
No.
So I guess we'll kind of backtrack a little bit, kind of talking about Arkansas. It got its name from local Native American tribes. So they were known as people who lived downstream. French and Spanish explorers called them Quapaw or Arkansas. Another funny thing that I found out about Arkansas as I was doing my research was that it's pronounced Arkansas. If you say it incorrectly, in that state, it is against the law to say it. Yeah, if you say Arkansas, how it's spelled, right? It's spelled Arkansas. Arkansas. If you say it incorrectly in the state, it is against the law.
Why?
So, because they want you to say it correctly, Arkansas. One other cool thing I found out about Arkansas, and unfortunately we cannot do this because this would be right up Mama's alley. They are known for their diamonds. They have a state park. It's called Crater of Diamonds. I want more diamonds too, right?
I want to take your ring.
I don't have my rings on.
I want to take your earring back.
Either way, Crater of Diamonds State Park is in Arkansas, and you can actually go and mine your own diamonds there. It is the only place in the world in which if you find a diamond, you can keep it. So
I want to find a diamond and I'm not giving it to you.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Even though
Maybe I'll give it to you. Maybe.
That'd be really nice.
Mama says if you guys ever find a diamond, give it to me.
Yeah, that'd be great, wouldn't it?
Yeah, kind of.
So either way, it's definitely going on the list of things to do because
I want to get a
we
diamond.
want to go diamond mining. I mean,
I want a diamond.
you are so silly. Sit
I
down.
want a diamond.
Sit down, girl. Well, you're not going to get one. You got to go mine your own in Arkansas. We wanted to also tell you about some famous people who are from Arkansas. Many people have probably heard of Maya Angelou. She is a poet and very well-known philanthropist, I would say. We were talking about Johnny Cash, hence why the guitar's out, because we were working on learning how to play Walk the Line by Johnny Cash.
Do it. Do it.
You know what?
I only know how to do part of it.
I know. Well, I think we'll make it, perfect it, and then share that at some other point.
I want to do my piano.
Okay, we'll do your piano at some point too. Okay, so Johnny Cash, we like Johnny Cash in this family, so it's kind of exciting.
I'll practice it on my piano.
And then, of course, we live outside of Chicago. We're in a suburb of Chicago, and so we are old-time Bulls fans. Scottie Pippen, number 33, was from Arkansas. And then, of course, many of you guys know about Bill Clinton. He was our 42nd president. So William Jefferson Clinton, our 42nd president. There is a presidential library that's located in Little Rock, Arkansas, which is the state capital of Arkansas. There are 14 presidential libraries in the country, and Little Rock happens to have the Clinton Presidential Center. It has the largest collection of presidential paper and artifacts. So if we learned a little bit about President Clinton, because that was, of course, before the kids were born, and so they really weren't familiar too much with President Clinton and his legacy. And so one thing I did find cool on the presidential library website is they have different exhibits. One of the exhibits they have right now is called Like It's 1999. I mean, that was my prime time, guys. So some of the things that we're going to do afterwards is I looked at some things that was going on in 1999, and probably familiar to a lot of kids these days, but Pokemon was the hottest toy in 1999. So,
Tons of those.
what?
I have tons of them. Go and get them.
So we have tons of Pokemon, so we can do that. SpongeBob SquarePants debuted. Anybody want to sing the theme song? All right. Well, I guess we're gonna forget that.
I don't know.
And then Super Mario Brothers was a really popular video game, so we're probably gonna hook up the Nintendo and play some Super Mario Brothers here in a little bit. One other thing I wanted to tell you guys about before we go is on the Secretary of State of Arkansas, the website, there is this book of activities that's available for anybody. It's 35 pages of everything Arkansas, and it gives some really cool information about the state bird, state trees, crossword puzzles and those kind of things that's really fun for kids. And so I did add that to our website. So if you go to cernysjourneys.com and look under the blog article of the virtual road trip, look under Arkansas, there's a link for it there. So I do recommend you go do that. It does have some fun things to keep the kids active and busy for some time, which is really kind of good. So that's where I got a lot of this information here. So definitely recommend it. So that is it on Arkansas. Join us next time for California. Like and subscribe.
Bye. Hope you liked our video.
Bye.